Incredible morning. Incredible morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Incredible morning on this good old Monday morning. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me go ahead and get my share on. Let's go ahead and get that done. All right. Let's head on over to Facebook. How are you guys doing? Get on in here. Tag a especially if you saw someone with a newbie type question in a group. Go copy the link. Let them know that the professor is live and here to help all newbies, beginners in sublimation, paper crafting, silhouettes, creative business, and more. How are you guys doing? We're going to start this week off right, get the good information in. That way we can apply it all week long and thereafter. No, don't get me demonetized. I have no idea what that song is, and I was trying to share, and that popped up. All right, let's see. Here we go. Now, let's go ahead and get our share on. All righty, let's go ahead and select all and copy and post. And let's go ahead and share again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty, there we go. All shared out. All shared out. All right, where's my banner? Well, my thing. There. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, my camera turned off. Hold on, y'all. Don't know what happened. Having some technical difficulties over here. My camera application turned off. It will be right up in just a moment. And ta-da, there we go. I think. Maybe not. There we go. Hello. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. How are you guys doing? She says, wow, it's been a while since I've caught a live. Happy Monday. Hello to you. Happy Monday to you. Grand Rising. Incredible morning. Incredible morning. Incredible morning. Incredible morning to each and every one of you. All right. So I see that Facebook and YouTube is getting those notifications. Hello, hello, hello. All the platforms are now pinging off. All right, cool beans. Hello, everyone. I am Shakeya, the professor of HS Inc. 365 LLC, the creator of Silhouettes Anonymous, which is my platform to teach you guys all about using Silhouette Studio. It is the software that controls the Cameo machines. However, it is a pretty decent beginner software to get into graphic designing and learning how to do layouts and composition and being able to customize things. And it's absolutely free, $99 for the basic software, but you can always choose to purchase one of the upgrades. They have Designer, Designer Plus, or Business. This is definitely not a sponsored video, as we know. I am not affiliated with or sponsored by Silhouette America in any way, shape, or form. I genuinely love the program. I have been using it and the cameo machines. I actually have 6 cameos. So when I'm giving guidance on this or recommending certain things, it is strictly based off of my opinion because I don't receive any type of sponsorship, monetization, any encouragement from the company that owns the machine. I just happen to love it. I enjoy teaching the software when I came across it and just seeing all that it can do, even from version 1.9. I have been using it since version 1.9. That's crazy. But I just came to really, really enjoy the program and what it offered compared to like when I was using Photoshop and Corel Draw and Illustrator and things like that. So I have dedicated the past 8 years of my life teaching others how to utilize the program. Like I said, it's a great way to get into just understanding graphic design. It will make learning the other programs a little bit easier because you'll have a better grasp of the terminology, how to arrange stuff in the program. Right. So we have Soloholics Anonymous. We also have our amazing product line, Honestly Speaking, which carries sublimation ink, sublimation paper, pigment ink, heat tape, the cartridges, syringes. We have other stuff on our site, HS Ink Digital, which is for different digital files. I'm like, was it raining? I'm like, well, didn't like it was about to rain earlier. But check out our website, shop.hsink365.com. Again, that is shop.hsink365.com for all of your Honestly Speaking products. And you can also sign up for our classes here. And there's so much more. Ooh, I have to take that off because don't do this. This is no longer available. That was only on April 9th. And then we also have my academy, which I teach people how to use Silhouette Studio as well as things with creative business and so much more. That's 365 Creative Academy. So girl, be busy around here. All right. I do these to just be able to help, especially my newbies. That's why this time I really, really wanted to make sure that I highlighted that. I appreciate each and every person that comes on. And whenever I'm doing these, you guys come on, you support, you say, hey, you let me know where you're watching from. But if I'm being perfectly honest, a lot of times I'm doing this for those who don't know who I am, who are newbies to this and really need to get the information accurately, because I do see a lot of times in groups where I'm like cringing. I'm like, no, don't do that. Why all of y'all writing that? So the knowledge as far as like based off what I know, my experiences, my research and things like that. So I really, really would like to help newbies and beginners get started off the right way and have a good understanding of all the things that I am knowledgeable of. Like I'm dinner for epoxy and water slides and all that. It's not my ministry. That's not my judge. That's not my jam. I don't do those things. But everything that I do, I won't say on a daily, but that I have experience in over the past years, I try my best to help others and make it a little bit easier. Still going to be, you have to do your own work and research. When I say research, but trial and error, things like that. But hopefully the information I give you can make it a little bit easier creative journey. Okay. All right. So with that being said, this is a help session. So this session is only as great as the participants. So if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and post them as a comment. Be sure to also give this video a thumbs up. Hit that share button. Let's share it out, share it out, share it out. It's okay to, you don't have to always share because I go live every day. So I don't want you to flood your personal timeline with my videos. I'm always live, but it's okay to hit share even on your personal page every now and then. You never know who might see. I'm pretty sure you have made friends throughout your going, within Facebook groups and things like that. So maybe they didn't get the notification. Maybe they don't know about the professor. So when you share their page, they just might see it. All right. So she says this free info will make you tons of money. I know that's right. She's like, I love silhouettes. I do too. It definitely has. I mean, as she says, like, make you tons of money. It has. The heck? It definitely has for me. I'm not sure if you guys saw the post that I made the other day. Sublimation has consumed my life because that is our flagship product, was the Sublimation paper and the Sublimation ink. But I got into this crafting space not so much. I didn't come in through the Sublimation channel. I got my cameos for printing cuts and paper crafting, making large cutouts and a whole lot of foam board. So I was showing some of that stuff this weekend. Because I'm gearing up to have an academy for like the party favors and decor and stuff like that. So I used it. I used to do everything. And for a little bit there, I did have a Cricut that was like the cartridge based one way back in the day. But most times I was doing things by hand. And the silhouette cameo definitely made that whole thing a whole lot easier. She says, that's awesome. You are one of the first people I started following regularly, and it has been beyond helpful. Thank you. You are very welcome. Incredible Monday. How are you? I'm supposed to be finishing cleaning because they're coming to give me a quote. Between even now, we're tired of DIY, trying to DIY and do it ourselves and kind of trying to figure out what works from Home Depot or him building stuff out. So we're just going to have them come in and give us a quote, because I was going to do it through IKEA as far as getting all the stuff for here, but our IKEAs here don't have the items that I need. So we're just going to have them come in, and hopefully it's not too crazy to just have them redo my office because it's a hot mess.com. All right. So like I said, this is a Q&A. This is not a class. I come in with curriculum and a lesson plan, if you will. Whenever I have my scheduled classes, when I do this, this is all on you guys and the help that you need. If on this live, there's no one that requires any help, hey, it's okay. You guys will just catch me on the next one. But I am here to help. Hello. Happy Monday. Incredible morning. Just as a reminder, you cannot sub to black. You cannot sub to black. You can never ever sub to black. You cannot sub to black. Remember, we cannot sub to black. Okay? I always feel like I need to remind and keep saying that. We cannot sub to black. Is there a trick to having your words show correctly when you mirror image horizontally? What do you mean? Is there a trick to having it show correctly? What method are we referring to? Sublimation? Well, I'm not sure what you mean as far as, you mean like if you're doing are you talking about like a double-sided centerpiece or fan or something, like a print and cut? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do another one. So there is no trick. Like if it's just their name, there is really no trick to it. Now, if it's in a shape, you mirror the shape, but leave the name the correct way. The name, there is no way it's going to show backwards. With what material? What material are you referring to? Actually leaving my recovery files. Nope, there is not. If you mean in the auto, like when you come on, it says recovered. Nope, there's no way to get those back. Trying to see here. Let's see here. Oh, look, there's a helmet. Okay, is that a question? Do you have a question about correctly? All right, I'm trying to get this piece here, and let's ungroup, and then why is Stephen A so loud? I'm one to talk though, because I'm loud as crap too. I'm trying to set this up on here. All right. I have way too many tabs open. Silhouette Studio is probably going to shut down on me. All right. So let's say it was a file like this and you want the mirror of it. Once you flip it horizontally, which I'm just going to mirror it that way, your words, they go back the regular way. So it's going to show differently. On one side, the football would be to the back of the helmet. On the other one, the football will be to the front of the helmet. There is no way for it to look correct if you just mirror them. Let's see. Can a line be turned into an object? Yes, it can. You have to definitely watch the video. That's something that I don't think I've ever in a live video. So yeah, I do recommend that you watch the video, watch the class on line tools. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's see. I'm looking for Danny. You said you sent it to my page. I don't see a message from you on my page. I don't see Let me go to community to see if it's there. If you posted a picture, I mean, if I see a comment, I mean, not a comment, if I see a post there. Okay, so I do see that. Now you are not going to be able to really get the white out of this because this has a lot of pixelate, like not, there's like splashes and stuff in there. You're not going to be able to get around all of that. You're going to lose all of those little splashes. Now you can just remove the white. My recommendation would be to put your box, well, you're going to still have the trace there. So you have to basically do a regular trace. So if you've done that, where I've shown them in the video how to do a trace and then subtract it away. But like I said, you're going to have some issues with the splatters that's there because it's the same as the rest of this. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. So, and my face is all up in the camera. You're going to you have all these paint splatters, so you're not going to be able to remove the white easily. The best thing for you to do, is going to be to kind of eliminate the paint splatters in here by drawing a line, drawing a shape over it, should I say, fill that with white, and then base on it so that you can subtract it away. But if you've done what I've always said as far as removing the white, where you do the secondary trace and then you subtract it, you'll be able to do that. But like I said, these splatters are going to make it very difficult. And this is one of the reasons why I always say, when it comes to these logos like this, your designers need to give you a solid version of these logos. If all you get is a PNG or a JPEG of your logo, find a new designer. If that's all they offer when you inquire with them, and that's all they offer is a PNG or a JPEG, you don't get a solid version without all the fluff, find a new designer. But yeah, with that one, it's a lot. It's very, very detailed for that. So that's something like that. You would end up having to book a one-on-one session for me to really work through everything that's there for that one. I personally use 4.3.370. The 32-bit version, I find that it's the most stable, but I also don't have a Cameo 4 Pro. If you have the Pro, you have to use one of the 4.4 versions. I don't find yours to be that stable, so I don't use them. Yes, something like that is not going to work because it's just solid text. Those I don't even recommend doing. I don't even recommend doing fans double-sided. Like it's not even worth it to do it double-sided. Whenever I do mine, just so that I can cover up the back, I just cut it in a solid white or a solid color. I don't recommend. That's just kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of a waste to do a double-sided fan. I mean, you're gonna wave it one way. So. Do you own a Portrait 3? No, I do not. What can we use to sublimate on color fabrics? What does the 30-day course include? The 30-day course is learning Silhouette Studio from top to bottom. So it literally goes through every single icon. There is, essential icons. Let me see. Do I still have the lineup? Hold on. I think I do. I think it's still here. So week 1, it was, so here is a list of the sessions. So that was week 1. Week 2. Week 3. Week 4. And then last week was pretty much just designing. So that's everything that's there. If you missed it, you can watch the playback and pause it so you can see what is on each week. What can you use so you don't sublimate on color fabrics? You can sublimate to a transfer. Glitter HTV, glow in the dark HTV, Easy Subliflex 202, Subli Cotton, Sublimate. Trying to think what the other popular ones. Yeah, so those are pretty much, yeah. Glitter HTV, glow in the dark HTV, certain brands. Uh, Caesar Easy Subli, Forever Subliflex 202, Subli Cotton, Sublimate, things like that are what you use. It has to be a white based polyester transfer. For print and cuts, are you able to make the cut lines thinner? I'm not sure what you mean by make the cut lines thinner. What's happening with it? You, when you guys ask me questions like that, like there's like a million and one things. Like I don't know what was happening with yours. So I know you're probably like either at work, you're trying to like get the question in quick, but that doesn't help me any because I don't know the context in which your question is being asked. So I need more information because able to make the cut lines thinner. I'm not sure what that means. Are you getting like extra wide? I don't really know where like that would go as far as making the cut lines thinner. I need more content. Oh, if you mean for that, yes, I do use Business Edition. Would I be better off ordering my business cards, or is there an inexpensive way? Oh, order them. Look, prototypes. You want to know how it's going to look? Do you a couple of them, print them out, regular card stock, whatever. Stop trying to do your own business cards. It's $35 for a whole lot of them. Guarantee you're probably not even going to go through half of those. Most times you forget to take them with you anyway. They're not super expensive. Look for local print shops. I paid $35 for 500. You will never be able to beat that when it comes to making them with a Cameo or a regular printer, because business cards are not done regular printer. They're done with an offset printer. They're done with a machine that's going to be able to cut a whole stack of them. So for you to do them yourself, and then have them print on a regular desktop printer, it's going to take forever. Then to go and cut them with just a paper trimmer, again, it's going to take forever. I never, ever, ever, ever recommend doing your own business cards. I did that years and years and years ago. Like you can go to Walmart and they have like the little business cards. It's like perforated edges. It's still not super clean. And they have it all set up for you. You know, I did that and you just kind of print on it. Great to kind of start off with, but when you know how they always say, when you know better, you do better. Had someone told me back then, don't waste your time. Now, if you are really not sure about your branding, your name, and all of that, then no, I would not recommend. Even though it's $35, you're going to end up with a lot of them. Make sure that it is how you want your business card. You're settled on your name. You're settled on your branding and things like that, and then them made. Some companies will offer, like they have ones where you can get less than 500. So you can look and see what their options are for that. But normally the more you order, the better, because when they're putting it through that offset printer, like it's better with higher production than it is lower production. The lower it is, they're going to end up charging you more. That's just the nature of the beast because they want you to order more. Can a 7710 that had pigment ink be changed to an eco solvent printer? I don't know. I personally don't like the color from pigment inks going to eco solvent, but hey, that's just me. Some people, their standards for colors are a little bit different. Going to that particular one, I don't know. Yeah, I can't really say. I will never do that. So as far as giving you exactly how that will come out, I can't really say. When I did do mine, I didn't like the color. So if what lines will be less visible, that's what I'm saying. When you say will the lines be less visible, what lines are you referring to? Are you saying that you're getting amounts of white? I'm not, I mean, because when you do a print and cut, I'm not sure what you mean because it just cuts around it. So what lines being visible are you referring to? Yeah, there are a lot of online places like to go for the business cards. There's also a lot of local. And we most like we hold on. How can I say it? Most times our first thought is to look online, but there are a lot of local places. I don't get mine online. I've never ordered business cards online. Every city, I guarantee you, there is a print shop in every single city somewhere. I can throw a rock and hit about 10 of them in the Miami Gardens area. So should have some sort of print shop. Support local. I know it's probably convenient to be on our phones and check and go online, but the same way you would like people to support you locally before you get a website, there's a lot of local places that just have storefronts. So definitely look for print shops in your area. Everywhere has a print shop, and you don't have to wait for ship. You don't have to pay out the shipping cost of it. Being able to go in and really make sure that you are communicating what it is that you are looking for, is especially when it comes to your business cards, is always better. Whenever I submit mine, I go up there, they look at the file, we make sure like all this stuff. They'll even sometimes do like a sample print just from their printer, making sure that everything is the way that I want it to be. And then they go into production, then I go pick them up. Without having to, like, the day that they're finished and they get back in their shop, I can go pick them up, compared to waiting for them to be shipped or made and waiting that additional 2 or 3 days. So definitely look for local businesses. I personally could never recommend anywhere online. I've never used an online place. I'm doing oversized prints. I cut the piece apart and put on my 17. When I'm ready to piece them back together, I was just thinking of the cut lines could be more. Oh, that's totally different. See, again, here's where context, because you're talking about piecing them together. So if you're using your knife tool, then yes, that is going to give you a thicker line. I don't do my print cuts that way. I have a full on class on how to do print cuts. And I've also done a video before when it comes to separating them. Again, I don't use the knife. I use a combination of subtract and crop. Let's see. Let's find an image here. Let's look for an LOL doll. So let's go here and LOL. All right. Is there a question with this? Okay. So if you took the course on oversized cut, there was a whole day of that. So I'll give you a little refresher. Maybe you've missed this part. So let's say if I wanted to split here, it would be okay. She's not. I don't feel like going around her hand. I really, really don't. Really don't feel like trying to go around her or around her arm. Okay, so it looks like I did her arm and I went here. Okay, cool beans. All right, so we're just going to take a polygon or draw a curve. I'm going to go through here, here, here. Is this bringing back memories for you of the class where I showed this? I showed it with a Disney princess. I showed it with Sonic. And I showed exactly how to split this up in that class. It was a Sonic, a Disney princess, and something else, because I actually did the Sonic on the skateboard, and then there's a different one too. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to go copy. I'm going to go crop. I'm going to go paste in front, and I'm going to go subtract. Or you can do it the other way around. Either way, it splits. You don't have a thicker, and it lines up exactly. Yes, I have. I have several videos where I have done it with the 8.5. I have a video on how to split it up. I even did a video on how to tape it together. It's going to be the same that you would do for anyone that's showing a 13, like with the 13-inch one, or like the roll, or if they are doing it with individual sheets. So you're just going to print it out. Well, you're going to design it. You're going to split it to where it will print to however many 8.5 by 32 by 30 by 25 sheets that you need. You're going to tape them together. I'm going to press them the exact same way. So I've actually done several videos using the roll paper, and I've used it with a 8.5 specifically. There is a video on the Honesty Speaking channel. Yes, you can't use the knife tool. I don't use the knife. So go back to the video. I show it's the polygon. It is not the knife tool. Then, and in the video, I also explain about the knife tool and why I don't use it. You are welcome. The thickness of it is why I don't use the knife tool. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was it Mulan? No, it's somebody in a pink. I know Sonic because that's the one we put together. But I want to say the other one was in a pink dress. Yeah. I don't know if it was it Ariel, Mulan? I just remember seeing pink. All right. Are there any other questions for me before I hop off of here? My back. Alrighty. If there are no other questions, I shall talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so very much for joining me for this live video. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you're watching over on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're not aware of my YouTube channels. In the link in the description of this video, there is a link that has helpful hints. It's my link tree. All of my platforms are listed there. My YouTube channels, my Facebook groups, my Facebook pages. So make sure that you guys like, subscribe, follow, turn notifications on to see all or see first. Visit our website, shop.hsink365.com. Where in the world did it go? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Let's go over here. So shop.hsink365.com. That's where you're going to find our amazing Change the Game sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees, as fast as 30 seconds. This weekend, is it this weekend? I think it is this weekend. Yeah, because 90 Money's birthday is Tuesday. So this weekend is the 3rd. Although, you know what? Because it's his birthday weekend, I should probably move that to the 23rd. It's normally the 3rd Saturday of every month, but I might need to move that to the 23rd since that is his birthday weekend. And I know my nephew's birthday is the 17th. My sisters have, and it's Easter weekend too. People will probably getting their kids' hair done. So I'm probably going to end up moving that live session to the 23rd. In this particular session, I'm going to actually be sublimating a few things and going over tips and things. January and February, we went over understanding the foundation and like the basics of it. And then normally that's all I really do, but I decided to add one where I am going through like sublimating some things. And that will be the 23rd. It won't be the third Saturday. It will be the 23rd. I'm going to go ahead and change that to the 23rd. And yeah, so check out. I gotta go back in. I gotta go in there and change that because that's Easter weekend, which means folks be getting their kids' hair done, their haircuts, prepping, and all that stuff. Yeah, Good Fridays. That now let's do the 23rd. So we're gonna do that one on the 23rd. All right. All right, team. All righty, guys. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.